Hey guys, it's Eric F. Drums. I've got a bunch of questions recently on Facebook and also on my YouTube channel about my drum kit and what I'm using and some of the changes I've made recently to it. So I thought I would just do an updated, quick overview video of what I've got going on. Hopefully this answers some of the questions. So we'll start in the front of the kit for now. So let's first focus on the drums. I'm still using the Muzzio MX Maple custom kit that I had built a couple years ago by John Muzzio over at Muzzio Drums. It was something he made to my specifications, my finish, the hardware type, everything that I had requested. So it's still really just something I absolutely adore playing. And, honestly, to this day, when I get behind it, I still think it's just a fantastic looking kit. I'll give you a little close up on the finish. Maybe it'll be a little easier to see here. There you go. You can see it's that pocket bark maple with a really cool blue stain. And basically it's a 8-inch, a 10-inch, a 12-inch tom up on top on the rack. And then behind we've got 14 and 16-inch floor toms. And then out front we've got a 22 by 18 kick, which this thing is just a cannon. I still absolutely love using this. And then the snare is a 14-inch snare. And the cool thing about the snare, I'll show you real quick, is that it even has a badge on it. Let's see if it shows up. And it shows that it was made custom for me. It was one of one. It's got my name on it. It may be hard to see because it's kind of dark here, but let's see if we can zoom in on that. There you go. I'll just do a quick sweep from one side of the kit to the other to give you a better view of it. And for the module, I'm still running the Pearl Mimic Pro. I'm convinced, even a couple years after getting it, that it is by far the best module on the market. There's nothing that sounds or performs like it. Goes without saying, the sounds are just fantastic compared to a lot of the artificial sounds that are out there on a number of other modules. And from behind the kit, you'll see I'm still using a Roland side snare I had from my old E-kit. It does come in useful sometimes. Again, here's sort of a view from the back if I can get everything in here. I am still using my Trick Dominator pedals, double pedal, which are just amazing. Never get tired of these things. They're just so much fun to use. As you can see there. Completely over-engineered. And then I'm still using the Iron Cobra, a hi-hat stand. I've been thinking about swapping it out for one of the Trick hi-hat stands, but honestly, it just works really well, so I don't think I have much of a reason to really get rid of it at this point. Now for the cymbals, I've gone with all field electronic drum cymbals because these things are just absolute beasts. I've got a combination of halo cymbals, which is what you see here on the hi-hat, and then their raw series, which you'll see on most of my crashes. So I've got the hi-hat here. I've got one of the field 16-inch raw crashes here, another 16-inch raw crash here. Here we have one of the little Halo 12-inch splashes, which I absolutely love this thing. Then we move up to the field 18-inch raw crash. Then the field Big Daddy, it's the 20-inch Halo Ride. And then another 18-inch field raw crash. And now I've recently changed out all the stands and I've mounted everything on a brand new Gibraltar 450 three-sided rack, which I absolutely love because now I have way more flexibility as far as where I'm mounting things, and I just got a ton more room. And this thing, speaking of over-engineered, again, it's kind of reminds me of like the trick pedals, like just as heavy duty as it gets. I mean, these clamps feel like they're not going to go anywhere. They're just like beastly. So I'm really happy that I made the change over to this rack system. I think, I'll probably even make more tweaks as time goes, moving some toms around, maybe moving some cymbal placement, all of those sorts of things. And we'll just give one more zoom in on the actual finish of the drums so you can get a little closer look. I just love that pocket bark maple, I think is what it was called. It's got a cool, really cool design to it, really cool pattern. I just absolutely love that. But anyway, hopefully that helps answer some of the questions, what the sizes are that I'm using, some of the equipment. It seems to come up quite often. I think a lot of people don't believe at first glance that this is actually an electronic drum kit. I get it. It doesn't look like an electronic drum kit other than the wires that are hanging everywhere. I need to do some better cable management. But, I certainly appreciate all the questions and interest in the kit, and certainly appreciate all the support on the channel. Thanks to everyone. Have a great one.